45% of highway fatalities happen between Memorial Day and Labor Day weekends, according to the Montana Highway Patrol. And one of their main priorities this summer is educating drivers on how to stay safe. Lauren Heiser rode along with one of their troopers to learn more about the challenges they face every day and how you can help make the Treasure State a safer place.
We always, when possible, we want interactions with the public to always be positive, and we want it to be to where everybody leaves feeling they've made a difference or have learned something.
Especially during the summer months, Montana Highway Patrol makes education a priority on their daily beat, hoping that in doing so, they can reduce the number of fatalities on Montana's roadways. Trooper Carl Ward pointed to one example he saw recently involving a minor who hit a tree.
A young driver that is driving too fast for road conditions has a minor collision. Getting them to understand that although today they were lucky with the events that happened, it could have gone a totally different direction, and getting them to understand what is more common in those events versus what maybe happened with them.
Even with added emphasis on education, Ward says they often encounter the same people committing a similar offense.
And it is tough when you feel like maybe that first encounter you tried to do more education with them than necessarily enforcement as far as writing tickets. And then 6 months, a year, 2 years later, you find that you go back and deal with those same people. Now you have to deal with something much more severe than the first time you contacted them.
But Ward adds that you'll never get a warning from him for not wearing your seatbelt or driving recklessly with a child in your vehicle.
You know, you have some kind of enforcement, tickets, warnings, anything like that. They feel that, you know, they were treated fairly, they've learned something, and we can feel like we're making a positive difference with the community and the motoring public.
In 2017, 58% of the people who died in crashes were not wearing a seatbelt. According to the National Highway Safety Administration, the number of crash fatalities dropped from 2016 to 2017. Luckily, the same is true for Montana. But according to the state's 2017 crash data report, the number only declined by 4. Law enforcement officers say there's still a ton of work to be done. In Missoula, Lauren Heiser, MTN News.
And Ward also encourages people to be cautious when they see troopers on the side of the road, slow down gradually and then move over. He says staying calm and focused on the road is vital to keeping officers and yourselves safe.